struggle for the whole day. Hello, what's up guys? It's Jeffrey Benson right here. First, I want to apologize for not dropping a video for a long while now. Let's say about 3 weeks that I've not dropped a video. I'm sorry about that. That's because I've been on travel, and coupled with the fact that I just wanted to handle my psychology based on what is happening all over the world, rioting, killings, and all of those stuff, even in my country and where I currently stay in Lagos, Nigeria, the Lekki massacre and all of that thing. And I believe those guys that are gone, they are heroes for our country. So I really want to let you all know that this is a trying time, and definitely we will prevail in no time. So I'm making this video to explain my trades today because the idea started on Monday, where I set out as early as 3 a.m. to go make withdrawal in my bank. And the reason why I had to do this is because of the coronavirus rules that all banks are expecting here in my country. Now, they only allow 10 persons in a bank at a time. And at the time I got to the bank, already I met lots of persons. And as a result, I was the 5th or 6th person in my row. No, it's different. There are a whole lot of, there are sessions. So I was a 5th person in my own row. So imagine me setting out at 3 a.m. I got there, I met persons there, a lot of people there. I finally succeeded in making the withdrawal, let's say somewhere around 11 o'clock. Thanks to my brother who went with me. That's how the day went. That was me clearing out the whole of my account. So what I only had was, I only had $75 left in my IC market account. The idea is to flip that account to a reasonable amount, so I'll be able to start trading from there, and also use that amount to purchase a brand new FTMO challenge. So I started with $75 on Monday. So now, when I started with that $75, my hope was I'm only going to be taking trades that are just 20 pips, maximum 20 pips stop loss. That was my idea. So right here, today is Wednesday. I picked a lot of trade, and currently the account is at 205. So let me just take you to the trading process. Just as you know, I always like to take you through the trading process. I don't just tell you I make X amount of money, but I take you through the process. I show you how I pick those trades, how I have a re-entry, and all of that. And I also want to use this opportunity to just let you know that trading skill set is a skill set that will always follow you wherever you are. If you have a $50, you can actually multiply that $50 to any amount of money, depending on your skill set. So that's why I always encourage you. I want to motivate you and inspire you that you should make sure you learn the process, make sure you learn your strategy, master it, and make sure you focus on few pair. Like me, I only trade GBPUSD, and flipping this account, I only use just GBPUSD. And also know of a guy that trade millions and millions, is on YouTube right here. He trades just gold, XAUUSD. So you have to actually have a niche that you focus on. Now, I'm not saying those that trade a lot of pairs are not going to be successful. You can actually focus on all of that, but I prefer that. This is just my approach, all right? And you also make sure you have to manage your psychology, and you also have to manage your trade management. Managing my psychology for me was like going to withdraw that money. I believe going to withdraw that money actually served as my success. It added to the success story right now, because if I'm not going to withdraw that money, there's a way you make withdrawal and it just helps your psychology. Another thing I also want to recommend is make sure you make withdrawal every week or every month. Just pay yourself first. Remember the story in The Richest Man in Babylon, and how the lesson that we have taught, pay yourself first, all right? So that's the same thing, psychology, that I just applied. I went on Monday, make sure I paid myself first. And that just sort of a way motivated me to want to trade more, to want to respect my rules, and just to want to go in conservatively. And I respect and I value every dollar and every risk that I was taking on each of my trade. So without further ado, let me just show you the trades and all the processes. Yo, what's up guys? It's another brand new day, and I'm flipping an account again. Come see. All right, so it's a small account. I started with $75. And yesterday I managed to make a few bucks, so that's why you're seeing I have $83 right there. So this morning already I'm still on about $68 profit, which you're seeing here. So let's see what is the analysis behind it. Look at the entries at this bottom. All right, this is me trading it super conservatively, very conservative, and you can see the entries. It's on GBPUSD and it's 15 minutes time frame right there. So let me just take you straight to 1 hour. So you see the analysis clearly. So this is the point of entry on GBPUSD. So this is a full breakout. You can see dropping all the while. So it broke out of this point. It came back to test this area, and this is my high of the week, and it got broken. Then that assures me that chances are high that price will likely want to move up at this point. So that's why I kept adding more positions. So this is not just the only account. I have other accounts where I'm adding more positions to. So probably swinging it up to somewhere around 1.305. This is my target here. This is the target right there. Yeah. So that's the plan. All right, guys. It's time is 11:59 right now, as you can see on my clock. So that shows that it's going to be 12 o'clock. No, it's already 12. So let me just break even real quick before we start seeing some crazy moves. So I want to my stop formerly was at the recent low right here. So I want to move my stop to somewhere here. So let me show that it's a real account real quick. Okay, it's a real account. You can see that right there. Yeah. So it's a real account. Let me just go ahead and break even real quick. So I'm gonna move my break even to this point, which is 1.29583. 1.29583. So let's copy and paste for others. 1 hour time frame. You can also see it's a live account on IC Market right there. So I'm using IC Market for this account, for this Philippine. I'm using IC Market, right, because of their low spreads. SNES is also a very good one. The links are also going to be included in the description box below in case you want to sign up with IC Market or the SNES. Those are the two major brokers I use for these Philippines. On IC Market, the leverage that I always recommend, for IC Market Philippine is always 1 to 500. That's if you are depositing less than $100. Select 1 to 500, and that would make more sense for you. It helps. That's what I actually use. While on SNES, you can do 1 to 1000. All right, 1 to 1000. Right. The reason why I prefer IC Market to SNES is because of the spread. Fine, I understand that IC Market charges spread. I believe charges commission. I believe that's fine. It just helps psychology. Once I'm in profit, I get to pay out the commission first before my profits start counting for me. Right. Why XNES, they do not charge commission, instead it's on their spread, and that gives me a very large place. For example, when I'm buying, I'm quoted at this my index finger, so this thumb have to cross this index before I'm in profit. Well, it's still something, but it just make me feel that I'm already negative. Whereas IC Market, once I place trade, immediately I'm in profit straight ahead. So I prefer that. So that's the reason why I came back to IC Market. So I kind of like switch between both of them. But withdrawal on XNES is super fast, whereas IC Market still takes 3 business days to drop, and I have to pay 20 AUD because I'm not in Australia, right? So that's just the pros and cons of both. So overall, I believe most people won't prefer SNES, or some people won't prefer IC Market. If you are not in a hurry to get your withdrawal, you would want to go to IC Market. But if you're in a hurry to get withdrawal, I think SNES is best, and all other conditions. All right. So those are the two things. Let me go ahead and break even my other trades that are running in order not to get caught in the move, because it's US election time. All right, anything can happen. So I've broken even on my small flipping account, but this is the account I've been compounding. Remember, I had 133,000 last time. Yesterday I was able to make 3,000 extra, 2,005 extra thereabout. So that brought me back to 136. So it's still almost the same thing. Still the same analysis that I enter on both of them. It's just that the lot here is a lot bigger. So everything is just the same thing. So let me just go ahead and break even. All right, so that's it. I'm expecting 50 pip more move. Then I'll cut the profits. And that'll be it for today. So let's watch. Even if it doesn't get there, I still will let you guys know in about minutes. Hi guys, it's currently 1 p.m. This is GMT time, and another candle just pop up right there, as you can see. All right, so you see I added more position. So I'm making this video to explain the reason why I added more position. What did I see? Because that has always been a lot of questions people ask in the comment section. I promise to make videos regarding that, and let me just use this opportunity to do that. Now the reason why I'm adding more position is because already I have to be on at a level that I'm sure that price will likely push higher. So once it's able to break this my psychological level 1.30000, then that shows that price will likely move to the upside. One, not just that, I also have to make sure that the positions I had here can cater for, if for example, let's say price gets here and want to retrace, the position I have here, it's big enough, the profits are big enough to cater for the drawdown that this new position is going to give to me. So I have to make sure that is also ensured, and I also make sure I break even. Those are the three things that I look out for before doing before adding more positions. The profit where I'm targeting is 1.305, as I've said earlier. So hopefully price gets there and we'll be able to cut profits. Yeah, sorry, that was my camera trying to focus. All right, so that's what I'm looking at currently. So I have to enter more. I enter on this my small flipping account. I have to enter 0.01, 0.01, and my floating trade is currently profit should be around $87 that I'm currently on. $87, and you see right there. So equity is really 170, while the balance is 83. Just like flipping the account, 100% flipping again. All right, so you can see it's very conservative. You have to put 3 things into place, as I've explained, in order for you to add more position. You have to make sure that you have to be ensured that your level is broken. That's one. And number 2, the profit you have gathered before can take care of the losses in terms of drawdown, because chances are whenever price gets here, it could actually move up and give you a fake out and keep coming down, and from there go up again. That's how market works sometimes. So you have to make sure the profit you've gathered here is much enough to hold all of these things. So that is, if you notice, I have 0.05. Let me go on my phone. If you notice, the earlier entry has 0.05, 0.00, 0.01, 0.01. But while I was trying to enter, and I also have 0.022 at the top. That's a big one. So now my new entries are, it just have to be 0.01. It does not have to be too big. All right, so that the drawdown will not be too much. Okay, so those are the things that you have to put into consideration. So that's how you do it. I'm really making sure that I give you the deep things that most people don't tell you about. Adding more position and flipping accounts. Once you're flipping a small account, you really have to start with small lot size and reasonable stop loss. And as it keeps going up a little, when you stop, it's still very tight. Let's say, for example, you are starting now, you don't know if this opportunity, if you are sure that the opportunity is going to play out, then you can start with a bigger lot size. Okay, let's say for a $100 account, you can start with 0.02, 0.05. All right, for a $100 account, that if you're using a leverage of 1 to 100. But if you're using a leverage of 1 to 500 and you are ready to lose it, or you are ready to risk big, let's say like 50%, then you can go with 0.09, 0.06 upward, 0.06 upward to 0.09. All right, so if you're ready to go all in, 0.1. okay, then you keep adding more position as it progresses. Keep adding position, keep adding positions like that. So once you get to a certain place, make sure you break even on that your huge lot size. That's one very huge secret. So those are the major things I do. Now I'll just go ahead and do other chores, go freshen up, and I'll get back. Hello, what's up guys? I just freshened up. Now I'm back to take profit. So look at it right here. Trade is almost at that point. It's almost there. Actually, it got hit at some point. Let me see. Let me just see. Put on my crosshair on this current candle to see. Did hit it. Let's see the OHLC high. Okay, that was so close. Was so close. Like 2 pip miss. Less than 2 pip miss. Let's see if it's gonna hit it out. So, but however, this is my profit already. I'm up 122. So the account from $83 is currently $205 right now. It's floating. Then let me show you the trade. Yeah. So that's a great thing. So I'll just cut all the trades right now because that's my target for today. Whereas on my Android, where I have the huge account log in my Hugo's way, currently I intend to make just $10,000 because that's the target, and already I'm up $12,000 right here. All right, so you can see everything is also in profit. Let me just go ahead and close them out right now. Let me close out. It's enough. Let me close out all of them. I'll just go ahead and close them out. So let me do this one. My PC, that was 123. Wait, let me check analysis. See, TP hit already. TP hits at this point. You can see. So that's enough for today. Yeah, thank you guys for following through this video, and I want to say stay true to whatsoever you are doing currently and make sure you trade it safely. This is how I flip an account, and it's super easy. Now, for those who also want to flip account with me live, I'm thinking of like scheduling a day for flipping accounts. You have to just sign up with the brokerage accounts that are in the description below, any one of them, either IC Market, XNES, Who Goes Way, or Traders Way. The links that are there, message me on Telegram group. In fact, just join me. If you already have an account, you just want to flip, maybe have a small account, I'll look for a day that is favorable when the market is clear for us to do all of these things together, so you can be a part of this whole thing. All right, so that's how to join the team. The link to the Telegram channel is also in the description box below. Make sure you join the team and we'll flip in together. Bye for now.